What is up, everyone? What is up, Radish? Chatting emojis at me. Hi, MG, from the other room of the house. We're gonna play a puzzle game tonight. It's been on my list for a while. It's called Strange Horticulture. It's been out for a little bit, but it's like plants and chill and calm. I think. I don't know. But they are coming out with a new game called Strange Antiquities, so I figured I'd give this one a shot and then see how it goes. And then when that game comes out, we'll play that one if this goes well. So, new game. The streets of Undermere are narrow and claustrophobic. In many places, the buildings lean out at the upper floors so that neighbors can reach across and shake hands, or more likely, exchange unpleasantries. Strange Horticulture is a small shop situated away from the main thoroughfares, but it has the advantage of being one of the few buildings in Undermere that stands alone. Plants, you may have noticed, need light, and light is in short supply at street level in this town. I might need to turn that down a little. Recently, the shop passed to me after the death of my uncle. There's much to learn, but one thing is already clear. The rare and unusual plants that he stocked have their uses after all. Whoa. Excuse me, day one Friday. The game features some small text. If you're having difficulty reading it, you can hold shift to zoom in. Hell yeah, because I'm blind. I found it. An excerpt on the elusive wandering Bew. Elusive wandering Bew. Come to the library in Ambleside and I'll tell you all about it. I even found something on the gilded dendra that might be of interest. Simone. P.S. Give Hellebore a good scratch behind the ear from me. What are we playing? It's called Strange Horticulture. And I guess this is Hellebore? I'll pet the cat. Oh, he purrs. Yay. How's it going, Ghost? Okay, so we have like plants up here. Oh, there's a note there. Oh, okay. A closer inspect. Drag a plant here to take a closer look at it. The veined leaves have a waxy finish. Okay, so these are all different small leaves, delicate flowers. Okay. So there's several plants up on the shelves there. You're a strange horticulture. Pet the cat. A rising dread. I have a growing fear deep within me. I can't not let it take hold. Oh, okay. So I guess we need to go to the library in Ambleside. I have neither the time nor the inclination. Oh, you can water the plants using the watering can to earn... Oh, okay. It told me to go to the library. Oh. Maybe not everything needs watering right now. Where do you hold it? It's kind of weird. Oh. No? Oh, that one went. I got uninstalled all the AC games today. Like, you uninstalled the AC, like the Assassin's Creed game? Like, what happened? Ubisoft. Oh, fuck you, Ubisoft! That one's gonna come back to bite me. Dude, I can't stand the Ubisoft launcher. It gets so annoying. Okay, now we have the will to explore. Ooh. So we need to go to... So this is a puzzle game. So I guess we're gonna get like notes like this and stuff. Ambleside. There's so much here. Ambleside. Ambleside. When did you play? We were hanging out. Yeah, it was Wednesday. Because last night I hung out and played No Man's Sky. Or no, I didn't even really... Me and Shane just hung out last night and just chatted. So, yeah, that was Wednesday when we were hanging out. The library here in Ambleside is one of my favorite haunts. Simone, the librarian, is always helpful and friendly and shares some of my passion for unusual plants. Today she's grinning ear to ear and can't wait to show me what she's found. So we got 2 book entries collect. So, Gilded Dendra. Do not drink the sap of this plant. The lips and veins will turn black as the blood. Succumbs to Dendra's miasma. Ooh, a sure and painful way to die. Sounds like it. The poison is so potent that even touching the leaves of the plant can be painful. That's stupid, man. Oh, I didn't read the other one. Where's my book? Ooh. This my book? Was it the Bishop's Parasol? Okay. Maybe. A mushroom found in the dark, damp places. Feeding any light that gets close to it. Can't seem to dark. The gills on the underside of this... Okay. I think... Was that the other one we got? We got the Gilded Dendra. Oh, is this one? The Wandering Bee. So called because this fungus can move slowly in the dark. It has been known to cover distances of up several meters in a single night. The gills on the underside of this mushroom form beautiful flowing lines. They're also quite hard and sharp, earning this plant the nickname Finger's Bane. Ew. Okay, so I guess that's the map. I guess does it have to? Okay, it just goes in there. This encyclopedia can be used as a reference to help identify plants. Note that where I've included sketches, these are not always intended as an aid to identification. Often the description will be more useful to you. Okay. So we got labels. We have letters. Dangerous plant grows sparsely in the hills to the northeast of... Okay, keep it a secret. We have an archive. We got... oh. Ooh, okay. That might come in handy. And we got whatever this is. We always have to pet the cat. So, are these things that we might already have? So, we have a couple of mushrooms. Not as spongy as most mushrooms. What was it? The Wandering Bee? Not as spongy. In fact, the undersides are somewhat sharp. Red warts protrude from the caps. So I don't think that matches this. What about this one? It smells strong of soured milk. Bad enough to make my eyes water. Weird. Spongy mushroom, so that one's definitely not that. Feed on any light that gets close to it seems to draw enveloping surroundings in the darkness. The gills on the underside of this plant seep a milky fluid that can be consumed as treatment for stomach pains. That one has a soured milk smell. Interesting. So I think the point is we label these things. And then I don't know what that is. Let's see. Dangerous plant grows sparsely in the hills to the northeast of Back Barrow. Keep it a secret. back barrow, northeast. It's kind of chill. I like the music. The hills northeast of Black Barrow, right there, back barrow. The weather changes fast on the hills. What started out as gray morning has turned into a bright sunshine. Good thing too, because it takes me several hours to find what I came for. By the time I'm done, the cloud is sweeping back over a cloak of unwelcome shade. We got a new plant. It said it's a deadly plant. Red fruits, long flat leaves. Okay. Do we have anything that... strong smelling bulb of this plant has powerful support effort, make it camphor, produces beautiful rounded dark blue. Nope. Thick shiny leaves grow in opposing pairs. No. Could this be the gilded dentra? Because it said a deadly plant. Maybe. It's a possibility. Red fruits, though. Harlequin blue. Mary's breath. Mellow glow. This is going to be a lot. No flower. St. John's poppy. Do we have a St. John's poppy? I know. Is that like St. John's wort? I don't know what that is. Bright red with the yellow center. Ooh. What if it's this? Vibrant petals create a drop that can gently improve the hearing ability. Interesting. These are red with the yellow-ish center, so that's possibly, I think those kind of, this doesn't say like a sweet scent though. Wandering view. Okay. Put that back up on the shelf. I think we have this to ring. Ding. Victoria Gray. I must have walked past this shop 100 times without ever stopping to look. What a wonderful place to spend your day surrounded by plants. I came here because I have an unusual request. At night I hear whispered voices, too faint to hear clearly, coming from the floor above me. But nobody lives up there. The rooms are empty. My curiosity has gotten the better of me. I must find out what they are saying. St. John's poppy. Oh, so it's actually already like said what would be good because the improved the hearing because we read it, I guess, maybe. So maybe this is St. John's poppy. So do we take a label and do that? And then, oh, okay. Nice. I'm gonna see. Is that right? Okay, that was right. Plant identified. Book entry. Yay. Clavilium. According to legend, clavilium can be used to open any lock, no matter how complex or secure. The heart-shaped leaves have earned this plant to nickname Lovelock. Okay, so do we have anything that has like a heart-shaped leaf? Just by looking around. These have heart-shaped leaves. What is it? What was it called? Not only clavilium. Do we want to say that's... That's what that is, maybe? I don't know what colors we should use. Maybe red for poison. I don't know. MG, should we use certain colors for certain things? I'm gonna say that's that. I don't know though. David Schaffer. Bloody awful weather out there today. Good for the plants though, eh? Got a letter for you. Eh? He didn't say eh on the last one. Gosforth is a hateful town. I was beaten and robbed and left to die in the streets. Okay. After many days, I was rescued by a kind stranger. Just as I had come to fear that wickedness had infected the heart of every soul in that cursed place. I began my recovery in the woods to the south of the town with a group of travelers. On the northeast corner of the wood, I sat and stared at a bright flower, and tears flowed down my face at the reminder that there is beauty in this world. I shall be returning to Undermere soon. Okay, so Gosforth, south of Gosforth, there's a wood, but on the northeast corner of the woods. Okay. So Gosforth. Looking for Gosforth. So we're here in Undermere. This is where we are. Bring Gosforth. South to the woods, the northeast corner. So it's going to be this one right here, in my opinion. The wood has a calming effect on my mind. It does me good to escape into nature, away from the stench and clamor of Undermere. It is not long before I spy a bright flower among the trees. Beep, beep. So. Ooh, pretty. Okay. So it'd be good if we can, like, identify a lot of these. I guess I can archive the... Don't know what this is. We don't... Oh. I bet you it does whatever that is, so we're going to hang on to that. Clues. That's a clue. No, it's a clue. See if we can identify some plants. Let's get all of our plants together so I'm not scrolling. I changed. Shane canceled on me. What do you mean? This looks exactly like No Man's Sky. How are you, Issues? I don't want to scroll right now. Weird update. It's called the plant update. I don't know why it spreads everything out in the beginning. Okay. I'll pet the cat. Oh, sorry, the horticulture update. The strange horticulture update. I said the thing. Okay, so we know this one's good. We don't know about this one. Bishop's Parasol. So this is that first page? Okay. Did it let... Yeah, you can pet the cat. You hear it purr? If I need to turn up the sound, let me know. Is it pretty quiet? See? The music's super loud. I'm gonna turn down the music. 10 out of 10 game. There we go. You can listen to the rain. Alright, let's try to... So we have a couple of mushrooms right here. We already read this. The gills on the underside seep of a milky fluid. This one said it smelt. It smells strongly of soured milk. Bad enough to make my eyes water. Maybe? I don't know. Clavilium, I think, might be this one because it does have heart-shaped leaves. And we probably don't have, obviously everything in the book we probably don't have on the shelf. We still have to like find things. Spongy mushroom with potent abilities, only safe to consume in small quantities. Grants great strength for short periods at the expense of severe fatigue once effect has... Oh. This said not as spongy, so it's not that one. We've already looked at those two mushrooms. The strong smelling bulb of this plant has a powerful soporific effect, making it common ingredient in sleeping draughts. The camphor produces a beautiful rounded dark blue cluster made up of many small flowers. Huh. Oh, is it the bulb? So this has a bulb. Pungent, but not unpleasant. The bulb is soft and yellow. The leaves are waxy. So this is going to be force. So let's label that. And if we should use a different color for some of these, let me know. I think we're good with that one. I'm going to go ahead and move that one over there. Actually, we are confirmed on that one. So we're going to keep... Maybe we'll keep that one, like, down. I don't know. I don't know. Fox button. An offering of fox button is considered by some to represent a contract of friendship between strangers. Thick, shiny leaves grow in opposing pairs along the stems. It smells of nothing that I can detect. This could be... This has the leaves that are like in pairs. I don't think really... I mean, this kind of does, but... Those aren't like how these are rounded. We'll say this is fox button. None of those are confirmed. Move these mushrooms back over here. Gandy root. A plant with medicinal properties that can aid with digestive troubles when prepared correctly. That might... Care must be taken, however, as the rough leaves can be irritant. Only the petals are safe to consume. That letter we got. No, it doesn't really... Okay. It looks like that, but there's no, like, a single sweet-smelling dark flower. It doesn't really look like that, though. Oh, it could be this. I bet you that's it. The leaves are coarse to the touch. Rough leaves can be an irritant. Aha. So that's it. Sorry. Ah. What's it called? Gandy root. So that one I'm going to say we are 100% on. Gilded dendra. So we did do not drink. It said a deadly plant that we found early on. Touching the plant of the leaves can be painful. So I'm going to say it's this one. We're going to use red. And And I'm going to put that up there for now. Harlequin blue. Bushy blue flower head dies back. They release the seeds with the downy pappus, which assist in wind dispersal. So like a dandelion. Once dried and hardened, the stems can be burned as incense. They burn to let high-pitched shrieks. Oh. As they burn, they let out high-pitched shrieks. Widely believed the spirits of dead souls trapped within the plant. I don't think I have anything that has like that shape, honestly. Not right now. Lemon dandy. It's curled leaves. Ooh, curled leaves. So we have a curled leaf here. Thought to be the origin of a name of this plant, supposedly referring to a peeled lemon rind. Among several medicinal uses, the flower of the lemon dandy is mostly associated with curing afflictions of the heart. This has curly, and it's got that, so yeah, I'm going to say this is good. Feel free to disagree with me. Mary's breath. It's a weird name for a flower or a plant. The wide waxy leaves allow this plant to collect the large amount of water it requires. It's said that a person can be bound to secrecy using Mary's breath. It used to be grown in the royal gardens so that the king could ensure the trust of his confidants, but the practice fell out of favor. Smooth waxy leaves. Like if I try to water it, does it take a lot before it like gives me a thing? Yeah. Nobody wants a thing called Mary's breath, though. Mellow glow. So I'm already seeing thorns right here. Gotta move that. Go back. Among other uses for this plant, the most remarkable is that it can allow a person to pass unnoticed. Though not invisible, it's possible to become hidden from sight and memory. It has sharp thorns that protect it from predators. I don't think I have anything else that has thorns, so we can definitely make that as the maybe for that. Should we do purple for powers? Red for deadly, yellow for healing. Like red for don't take, yellow for like healing properties, which I haven't necessarily been following. And then maybe like purple for like a special power. Wren. The long leaves of the wren are known to turn black in the presence of certain poisons, and so it can be used to detect them. Interesting. Though it has no flower, it's said to smell unpleasant to those who have known death and sweet to those who have not. I don't have any just long leaf. Like I have this. But not just like any just like grassy type plants other than this one, but it has a flower. So that's not something we found yet. Put our mushrooms over here for now. St. John's poppy, we've already labeled. Wandering bew, so called because this fungus can move slowly in the dark. It has been known to cover distances of up to several meters in a single night. The gills on the underside of the mushroom form beautiful flowing lines. They're also quite hard and sharp. I think that's what this says. Yes. In fact, the undersides are somewhat sharp. Red warts protrude from the caps. Fingers bane. I don't know what to color this one. Red maybe for now. Winter boar. Blue aloe or blue winter. After its cool blue-gray flowers. Cool blue. We have purple flowers. Is hardly plant. Often found growing in extreme cold environments. The rubbery leaves make an effective insect repellent when applied to the skin. I doubt it's this. That's purple flowers. Okay, so we might leave it at that of labeling. Something got those witches in the forest stirred up. They're not letting anyone through. I had to take the long way round down through Backbarrow. I never did trust that sisterhood. Anyway, I'm here now, and I've brought Finette from the south to trade for some lemon dandy. Hardly worth the trouble, but when you factor extra miles I've had to cover to get here. So we think this is lemon dandy. Okay. Plant identified. New plant acquired. Oh, what did he call that? Y'all are supposed to pay attention. So we do know for sure that is a lemon dandy. I don't think it's anything I have here. Well, shit. The will to explore. So we can use this to like explore random things. So like we can click on this. There are more important things I could be doing at this time. Sorry. I pet the cat. Face with. My dreams are becoming more vivid. I saw a woman, her face hidden behind a mask, and next to her a terrifying black skeletal creature. It stood tall, its roving head scanning the landscape, and though it had no discernible face, I could sense a hint of expression about its features. It seemed to be laughing. But not the joyous laughter of a child, a sickly, horrifying laughter that chilled me like the first breath of winter. These past weeks have been getting worse. I need sleep. Forest camphor. Did we said that one. Yep. Yay. Butterdale. Butterdale has been used for centuries as a cure for all manner of skin rashes. The dark green leaves can be stewed and mulched to form a poultice. The flowers smell buttery to some people. I don't think I have anything that has leaves like that. Oh, right there, actually. Ah! Have a buttery scent. What's that? Butterdale? Okay. We're going to be pretty confident in that one. Let's move things that have not been labeled here. What's this? You'd be bad at this? Really? I think you'd be good. You're like a puzzle person. I'm not having to water the plants, though. These are things we've labeled that we're not 100% on. Oh, in real life. Got it. These are things. So what was Gandhi root? Let's make sure, like, Gandhi root, aid and digest. So these are like healing, right? Hearing ability. So to me, that's more like a power. I think, I don't know how we want to label things. We know Lemon Dandy's good. We're pretty sure on all of these things, and so like those three we're 100. Those two we're 100% on. Or those three are because we have those checked. Okay. So we have Faye grew up with her mother. Her father was rarely violent, but once is enough. When he struck her, it finally broke the hold he had over her mother, and when she fled into the night, the sleeping Faye held close. Faye often has vivid dreams, but has never considered that other people do not. She came to strange horticulture, seeking relief from her nightmares. So that's what she just said. So the psychic. Pet the cat. Nora Butterfield. Got any wandering beau that always reminds me of, oh, what's his name? We think this is the old hermit inventor, the Wanderer. So we're pretty sure. Okay, so that has a yellow tag. Does that matter? Okay. End of the day, okay. We got a book entry. So, like, I don't know, like... Do we want to, like, change it to yellow, like, if we know? That's where I don't know. Like, purple, we're pretty sure. Red's a maybe. And then yellow is good. I don't know. What was the book page that we just got? I wasn't paying attention. Lady of Summer. The leaves curl round delightfully. I bet you it's this. When combined with an attractive flower and a hardy nature makes this sought after ornamental plant. Aids with conditions of memory, deterioration, and old age. So I'm pretty sure that's a Lady of Summer. Pet the cat, it's in the day. Day one's done. Ooh. It started when she found something that she was not meant to find. A book, tucked away in a forgotten corner of the Ambleside Library. Ooh. Row H, the Third River. Should I write that down? Oh, okay, good. Oh, pet the cat. Good morning, kitty. Row H, the Third River. Row H. 1, 2, 3. That was an easy clue. Like, that wasn't that hard. A dead deer in the river, yellowed bone protruding from matted hide and rotten flesh. Death for one provides life for many. New plant acquired. Okay. My fingers ache from handling this plant. Soft and feathery petals. Do we have anything that said that? She doesn't take care of the garden. Okay. So I thought this was gilded dendra. I don't think it is. My fingers ache from handling it. The poison is so potent that even touching the leaves of the plant can be painful. That's what this is. So, like, can I just get rid of that? And it doesn't have a label now? Okay. And then we're going to put purple on this one because I'm pretty sure. Oh, hello, Isidore Burbage. Bring me a sample of Apis demyssis and be quick about it. That damn cat is setting off my allergies. Shouldn't have an animal in the shop like this. Apis demyssis. Apis demyssis. Oh, Gandhi root. Apis demyssis. We think it's this one. We are pretty confident. Okay. Doo-doo. A book entry. Meek dew. The beautiful flowers made up of many smaller florets. Make this a sought-after decorative plant. Although it's difficult to care for. It may be a pleasant-looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. Something like this? No, I don't think. Flowers. Beautiful flowers made up of many smaller florets. Red fruits. Small red berries. It could be something like this. Small leaves, delicate flowers. I'm gonna say maybe meat. That's meat too. We'll put a red one on that one. I want to label this as the milk because it has that sour milk smell. Because we're not 100%. What is it? Bishop's Parasol? So we'll just red label it. Okay. David Schaffer. Lake Undermere is looking fine in the sunshine today. Here's your mail. Thanks, mailman. There's an old slate mine at Hard Knot that has some interesting looking fungi growing in it. I have never seen anything like them before. They seem to have found a niche in the damp, dark tunnels left by the tramways. Oh, is that maybe this? No. What was the one? Damp, dark places. So maybe we might be finding Bishop's Parasol real quick here. And I just labeled that wrong. So we need to go to Hard Knot. slate mine at Hard Knot. I'm assuming that's it's a cave. Hard Knot right there. Nope. Iron Gate rusted by years of abandonment. Oh, we need the... It's locked, but Clavilium has the ability. So the heart... We'll see if this is correct. It is. Cool. We got 3 new plants. Oh, I did not mean to do that. So we're just going to change that to yellow because that's good. And what did it just give me? Winter boar? Oh. No. Oh, this right here. Aguria. When burned, incense made from the woody stem can enhance physical abilities, strengthening and clarity of visions and prophecies. Light blue flowers like rounded tufts. Light blue flowers like rounded tufts. Maybe this. Of gentle lambs will characterize by this plant. Light, airy scents. Okay, so that might be that right there. We also get 3 more plants. Ooh. Look at all them mushrooms. The smell it gives off it seems to get off a small amount of light. It smells rotten. Good. We have another mushroom in here, the farmer's worry. Vicious white liquid can be seen oozing from the under... viscous, not vicious. Viscous. Okay, gross. I don't know, like if we have to water. Or if it's only like when we need, like... Okay. I can go in the archive. Let's label this one. As the Aguria. Okay. Reuben Ward. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest, investigating a possible murder there. Okay. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. The Sisterhood are a secretive lot, and they are not keen to talk to me. How about you leave the witches alone, buddy? Their leader, the Arda, or whatever they call her, she's dead. My instinct is they are hiding something. I was hoping you might have some fox button that would help me win them over. We think that this is fox button. I think this is fox button. And I was right. A book entry. Brimlock. Those suffering from hypothermia can be rescued by a draught made from using the leaves of Brimlock plant. It's a warming effect that protects them against extreme cold. When conditions are just right in the cold of winter, Brimlock produces small yellow flowers. The leaves are waxy and tough. I don't think we have anything that has small yellow flowers. So I wonder, I'm assuming like seasons will change and stuff. So we do know that that is correct. Will that fit up there? It will. Ding. Victoria. I was able to make out the whispered voices last night with the help of the St. John's Poppy. Good job. There's a medium using the room, illegally, I might add, holding midnight seances for gullible grievers. I've pet the cat 13 times. I just got an achievement. Is there a plant you know of that I could use to give them a scare and drive them away? A harlequin blue. I don't think we've... Interesting. That is all of this stuff we're pretty sure on. There wasn't another plant this way, was there? No. Okay, so the harlequin blue, we did not mark anything. Bushy blue flower head dies back. They release seeds with the... Oh, is it this? Wind dispersal. Blue flower stiff leaves. But I wouldn't call that a bushy blue flower head. Like, I consider this bushy. Do we want to just try that? No. Oh. Okay. I'm going to consider that bushy, but that's my only other... I guess it could be this. It does look like it has a... So we thought this was the Gloria. They have similar... Okay, that's a harlequin blue. Good to know. Shimmerlung. The dried stem of the shimmerlung burns very brightly and noisily, letting off a near blinding white-purple light. Flowers grow wrapped in large, rigid leaves. Interesting. Okay, so this is a harlequin blue, we now know. So we got our first one wrong. It's okay. Ooh, how many things can we put up there? Let's kind of maybe start organizing by color. That's kind of like a purpley. That's like very purple. That's like almost pink. I don't know. I don't even know. Don't think we have anything that... was it Mellow Glow? No. Shimmerlung. Dried stem of the shimmerlung burns very brightly and noisily, letting off a near blinding white-purple light. Weird. Flowers grow wrapped in large, rigid leaves. So there's like this. But I don't know. I don't know. Bethany. You may have heard the rumors that our Arda is dead. May Arduina bring her spirit peace. Arduina. The nature of her death is unusual. The sisterhood does not often look to outside help, but this is beyond our knowledge. If you show my sisters this letter, they will allow you entry into the forest. Mary's breath. So we think this is Mary's breath. It is not. Okay. So that is wrong. We're gonna die over here real fast. Not Mary's breath. The wide waxy leaves allow this plant to collect the large amount of water it requires. Said that a person can be found. It can be used to be grown in royal gardens. Wide waxy leaf. I'm like afraid to like do another one. Those are a wide waxy leaf. Honestly, that's my only like wide leaf right now, and it says waxy, so okay. We got a letter. We just got a letter. We have failed in our duty as protectors of the forest. Our secrets have been stolen and the Arda has been murdered. You'll find us deep in the Grisdale Forest, a mile from the lake shore across from Torver. Please help us. Torver. Let's find Torver. It's going to be like, you know, we have a forest, so it's going to be probably around a forest. Torver. Torver. Grisdale Forest. Ah, Grisdale Forest. Across from Torver. A mile from the lake shore? Do you think it's going to be like here? A sister tries to stop me from entering. But I show her the letter and she lets me through. I am ushered into a walled courtyard and then through a large oak door. Along a corridor and down a set of stone stairs. Excuse me. Into a cool basement. Lying on a table draped in silk is the Arda. There is not a mark on her body, but open eyes are black. Her open eyes are black, her mouth, her veins, her hair, all black as raven's wing. Do you know what could do this? Asked my escort. I set to work. We need Wren. Do we have something called Wren? I mean, obviously we do. Have we marked something called Wren? Nope. So that means we have it. The long leaves of the wren are known to turn black in the presence of certain poisons. Though it has no flower, it's said to smell unpleasant to those who have known death and sweet to those who have not. So, like, this is my only, like, long leaf plant that does not have flowers. Strapped a sample of Arda's blood and introduced it to the wren, and my suspicions are confirmed immediately. The leaves of the wren turn black, which can only mean one thing: gilded dendra poisoning. Upon presenting my findings, that I am rushed away quickly. The sisters do not want me hanging around. It seems. They do, however, send me on my way with a couple of plants, which I am grateful for. So we got. So I want to mark that as Ren. Not Rune. Not Ryun. Ren. And then we just got. Not Bramlock. No. I just got something else. Gray Sandfire. Tough outer bark, which has many useful properties. Some chew on it from dental hygiene, taking care of not to swallow as it can cause unpleasant stomach distress. The flame-like tendrils give off a smoky scent, so that is this one right here. We will mark that purple. You know what? We're going to mark that one yellow. I'm pretty confident. Okay, so we got some new ones that have thorns. And we got this weird looking one here. That might be pleasing scent. The leaves have stiff ribs. Is this that like shimmer lung? Yeah, it's gotta be. Where's my labels? And then this one, turquoise flower, sharp thorns. So we have this one that we've marked as mellow glow, but this one could also be mellow glow. Archive that. Pet the cat. Ring the bell. Isidore. I am this close to reporting you half-wit. That last plant you gave me has made my skin itch furiously. I'll have your little shop shut down and torn to the ground if you don't make this right. Okay, so Butterdale. Manner of skin rashes. Mink dew. So we don't want mink dew. Mink dew will cause painful sores. So we want Butterdale. It's making us think now. Do we have a Butterdale marked? No. Yay! A bookend tree. Ew. The dark red fruits should not be ingested under any circumstances, as they are highly poisonous, resulting in insanity and then death. A cross-section of the stem shows a distinctive triple xylem and phloem of the Storian. What was that called? historian. Bet you that's what this is. This game makes me sleepy. Wake up! You're supposed to help me. We'll say this is... We'll put a purple one because we're not going to be sure, but we'll call this historian. Put that there for now. These are like definitely unsure. These are probablys. We're going to change that one to red because we have 2 of those now. Okay. We have this. I don't know what this does. We don't know what that does yet. North of Hawkshed, east of Lockwick, west of Rushland, south of Kringlecraigs. The book both fascinated and terrified her in equal measure, and after studying it for some time, she reached a decision. She would never use the power she had discovered. She would hide the book where it could never be found. Bum. It's Sunday. We don't work on Sunday. Okay, let's grab our map. North of Hawkshed. So let's find Hawkshed first. It's not over there. I want to say I remember seeing Hawkshed somewhere. Hawkshed. North of Hawkshed. East. So it's going to be this direction. Of Lowick. So Hawkshed's here. Where's Lowick? Lowick's got to be somewhere to the west. Oh, Lowick's here. North of Hawkshed, east of Lowick. So we're this side of the map. Up here. These top 5, A, B, C, D, E. West of Ruslan. Fine, Rusland. Okay. So we are west here, east here. So we are in 17. And then A, B, C, D, E somewhere here. South of Kringlecraigs. Kringlecraigs is right there, so we're going to be right here. I like it. My eyes are drawn to a silhouette of a grizzled old man standing at the edge of a field. His mind is broken, seemingly beyond repair. Vacant eyes fixate on nothing. A whisper of expression as my gaze sweeps his face, but only a whisper. He raises his arm, points. I followed his outstretched finger and am surprised to find a cluster of wildflowers growing there, hidden from view. Alright, we got bright red flowers that grows at the end of thin stems. Don't remember if that was anything. Grimlock. Small yellow flowers. That's a mushroom. We haven't fully done that one, but we have that one marked. Mellow glow we don't have. Shimmerlung. We have a lot of maybes. Okay. What does this say? Dark blue flowers. Smells like sweet rhubarb. Interesting. I'm I'm looking for a plant. Lady of what's it something or other? Probably Lady of Summer. This thing right here. I'm not so green-eyed Dreyer, that's for sure. My mind isn't all what it used to be. It's the one that's supposed to help with mental decline. Got it. Like that book entry. Chewing on the tough root of this plant is said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. It has long, soft leaves. Does that have long, soft leaves? Does this have long, soft leaves? The leaves are quite soft. There we go. What was that we just got? I wish you wouldn't like close the book all the time. Fin it. I'm gonna put a purple maybe on this one. That plant moved. That's not where I left that plant. And we do know that that one is correct. I'm running out of room over here. No, I'm not. I got plenty of room. I like do unidentified here. Start moving everything kind of this way now. As I moved everything to the left earlier, now I move everything to the right. Keep all the mushrooms together. And then these are we don't knows, but could be those things. And these are probably those things. Okay. It's the mailman. They're saying the Arda has been killed. I know a lot of people don't trust the Sisterhood, but it seemed to me the Arda always looked out for the less fortunate. All right. The cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it, but if you are determined to explore Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plant up your sleeve that can keep you warm should the weather turn against you. What was something that could be warm? Grimlock. Small yellow flowers. When it's cold, leaves are waxy and tough. These are smooth, waxy leaves. Stiff leaves. That doesn't have flowers, but it's not cold, so... Okay, where are we going? Great Gable. Gotta find the Great Gable. Great Gable. So we gotta find... So this one's the only one that I think it is waxy leaves. It just doesn't have yellow flowers. Pretty sure that is pale yellow flower. The leaves are quite soft. Waxy and tough, so yeah, it's not that. If it's cold, it does. Cream colored flowers. None of those are... Has to be this. Sunset Mounttrap. Might be that. Let's go ahead and mark that. Ding! Was this stinky? No, it wasn't that one. Was it this one? Oh, I wonder if it's this one. Smells strongly of soured milk. Bad enough to make my eyes watered. Let's rename this one to Sunset Mounttrap. And we'll put that over in the maybes. And then we collect a new plant. Like that, that's really loud. Gray blue flowers with an orange center. I think I have anything with that. You gotta pet the cat. We always gotta pet the cat. The plant is cursed. It has brought me nothing but sorrow. Please take it. I want nothing more to do with it. A mushroom-like plant with red warts growing on it. Okay. What do you mean mushroom-like plant? Hellebore. Always a pleasure, my feline friend. Oh, it's Simone, the librarian. Hope he hasn't been nibbling all the plants again. I have a favor to ask. You owe me for the hours I spent digging out the information on those plants. Okay. I've been burning the midnight oil again, and I could use some common trowse, and I know where to find it. Got it? Then why don't you go get it? According to Grayson's herbology, it grows in abundance on red pike. I'll come by the day after tomorrow to collect it. I have business in Sedberg in the meantime. So we need to go to Red Pike. Red Pike. So what does this do? I'm assuming this is like a... We'll need that at some point. Red Pike. Red Pike. Easy. And this is going to be common trowse. I don't think all of these are like 100%. Like, I know this one's not. Maybe I should only have the 100% ones over there. I don't know. Look at me. Constantly changing things. We have the Lady of Summer. We know that one's the Forsk Brimlock, which is... Which one was the Brimlock? Where'd my Brimlock go? There's my Brimlock. I guess I never labeled it. I thought I did. Should we be this person and like do it by the like order of the book? A Brimlock. Butterdale. Pavilium. Where'd I set that? The common trouse. We just got that. Forest camphor. Fox button, which was that one. Gandy root, which is that one. We're pretty sure that's gilded dendra, but we will, since we're not 100% yet. Gray sunfire. Lady of Summer. Lemon's Dandy. Mary's Breath. Meat Dew, we think was... Do we not have a... Oh, that might be a Meat Dew there. I guess we can go ahead and like put it in order. Because we're using them to be marked like that. Finnet? Do we have a Finnet? Then Wren. Did I just go right past Harlequin Blue? Yeah, that's going to be right before the Lady of Summer. There we go. Wren. Over the mellow. Put those in there. We'll just do it like this. This is fun, right? Shimmerlung. And oh, nope, those are right. Okay. And then we have all these. Okay. Verona Green. When you work with the occult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image. Okay? If you're going to be accused of performing witchcraft anyway, it doesn't hurt to put on a bit of a show every now and then. Let the punters know what I'm capable of, sort of thing. Uh-huh. Long story short, I may have threatened to turn a small boy into a toad, and a little bugger called my bluff. Okay. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know what little boys are like. I can assure you, he deserves to be turned into a toad. Go on. Anyway, I think a little display is needed to discourage this sort of behavior in the future. Okay? We got any Shimmerlung? I do. Should be this one right here. Candlewood. Produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions in the mind. Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. I wish you would just like go straight to the page when you add it. I think it's this right here. Long, thin stems. Just go ahead and seal that one. And this goes right before that one right there. It's going to be bad when I start like having to spread this out over time. Ruth. There's a beautiful plant that I've been looking for all all over, but nobody seems to have any. I got a lot of beautiful plants. Ilm something. Monk brew? I'm not sure. I just know you shouldn't touch the leaves. Ah, I think it's meek dew. Yep. We know for sure on that one now. Yellow. Okay. End of the day. Well, that was a quick day. Time passed a year and then another. The book remained hidden, but out of sight did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, but she brooded over when she did her chores. What she pictured when she dreamed. Interesting. So I believe we need to do this, and then we need to take this. And we need to match this up somewhere. Probably a river. Or a shoreline. Or a coastline. Like right there. Look at that. So it's going to be that one right there. 2 plants. Gentle sound of flowing water, the sunlight through the scattered clouds, a reset. Ah, there's that one. That is probably a Guria. Light blue flowers, rounded tufts of gentle lamb's wool. Soft pale blue flowers, yep. That is a Guria. Okay, so maybe I should like spread this out better. Rather unpleasant scent. Okay, thanks for that. I'll have to kind of go through all of these over time, I guess. Oh, there's a lot of room here. How many plants are in this game? Oh, that's the last one? What if I do this? A lot of unidentified stuff, but we seem to identify things pretty quickly. So we'll put the S's here. I'm just going to keep reorganizing because that's what I do. Fox button was no help, I'm afraid. Sisterhood still refused to speak to me. Well, she wasn't murdered, I do know that. Rushed off my feet this week, okay? It's a body been found at the Swinside Stone Circle, and apparently it's a grizzly one. Okay, like a grizzly bear? Finnet, this, I believe, is Finnet. Okay. Mellow. So that's S, P, S, Elm. Do Elm here. C. Handed me this for you. She seemed in a good mood. Okay. Discovered a plant on a recent trip to Grisdale Forest, just northeast of Rusland. It was like nothing I've never seen before. It would have been brought back with me if the sisterhood had given me a moment, but they had already seemed overly protective lately. Verona Green. Northeast of Grisdale Forest. Northeast of, so in here. From the moment I step off the road, I suddenly feel like, oh, so I need to hide. Ah, no, nobody may wander freely throughout the forest. So one of these is Mellow Glow. I'm going to go with this one. Sweet. It's not that one. Need to remove that. We need to change that to yellow because we are 100% on that one now. Okay. How many shelves do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we'll do A, B, C. D, E, F. We'll stop at G there. So we'll do H. H, I, J, K, L, M. I'm mathing, I'm sorry. L. That's a W. R. I feel like we'll have a lot of R's and S's. Okay. Play. Bulb is quite firm, toy occurs in color. The orange fruits have no noticeable odor. You're doing so good. I'm trying. I'm afraid the camphor you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful for it. But the visions are stronger than ever. Well, maybe you shouldn't be taking drugs. The woman in a jade mask appears in my dreams every night. Okay. She screams at me, but I do not know why. And behind her, that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. Go on. I don't know what to do. The dreams feel like a warning that I don't understand. A mosaic of colors that refuses to come into focus. Go on. Some part of me wants to stare down the abyss, but I'm afraid. Okay, so this can enhance psychic abilities, strengthening the clarity of visions and prophecies. The Auguria Candlewood. This Candlewood protects against all manner of afflictions of the mind. So she is a medium. She's a psychic, so I feel like if she's wanting to stare her down, we give her the Auguria. Worryless. Inhaling the smell of the flowers is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. It's an aptly named plant. Okay. Oh, Margaret. We don't come to Undermere often, but I hear about your shop, and I said to Francis we simply must pay a visit. All right. It's a wonderful breath of life in an otherwise dreary town. Oh, thank you. I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but I persuaded him the trip would do him good, and besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat out on the lake. Okay, it's raining right now. Shame about this awful weather, though. You must come to Sizerg. We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. Oh, nice. I'm sure they will be of interest to a horticulturist such as yourself. A letter. Lord and Lady Elsbeth. Oh, I've been invited to this. Oh, okay. That's fine. Yeah. Let's go to the castle, I guess. So, I mean, I know they're here, but let's go to the castle. Not that castle. What castle was it? Sizerg. That one right there. Greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elsbeth herself. Well, how is that possible? She was just here. She's very talkative and has many questions on horticulture and that I do my best to answer as she takes me on the tour of the gardens. Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you, she exclaims, pointing out the plant that I do not recognize. But before I can stop to take a look, she has already whisked me on to the next and says, and this one too, she says. I'm quite exhausted by the time we make it into the library, and I don't have time to make a thorough study as I would like. Nevertheless, I'm able to find an interesting entry that I note down. Don't forget these, Lady Elsbeth cries as I make the leave. She thrusts the plants from the gardens into my hands, and I thank her warmly. So we got 2 plants and a book entry. Fever Kiss, which is, oh no, that's red berries. Okay. Oh, I bet you that's what that is. Leaves are pale in color, yep. And then we got 2 new plants here. These are pretty. Small red berries, pale in color. We're going to say that is the Fever Kiss. We'll go ahead and give that a purple just in case. We'll be confident that that is Fever Kiss. Maybe I shouldn't do it until it's proven. And see, I keep going back and forth on what I want to do on that. Because if I make that purple, then I know that it hasn't been done. If it's a red, it's a like a crazy maybe. So Gurry is good. Bishop's Parasol, which I don't have yet. Brimlock is good. Butterdale's good. Caballia. A rare plant that is believed to help find peace. Help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those who can afford it place wreaths made from it on the graves of their loved ones. They almost always contain 6 petals. That's 5. That's a lot. That looks like 5. This might be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna make that a red Caballia. Goes before Candlewood. Okay. We don't have that one. We don't have... Ah! I just threw that over there. Candlewood we haven't done yet, so I need to change that to purple because I'm pretty sure that's Dahlia. Clavium we've done. Common Trowse technically we haven't done, but we're pretty sure on it, but that's fine. Farmer's Worry we haven't. We don't, not pretty sure we don't have that. Forest Camphor is that one for sure. That one is Fox Button. That one is Gandy Root. We think that's the Gilded Dendra. We think that's Gray Sunfire. We're like 99% sure. Harlequin Blue is good. Lady of Summer. Lemon Dandy, yes. Mary's Breath. Then Meat Dew, which we're good on that. Mellow Glow, yep. Then Finnet, yep. Wren, yep. Shimmerlung. St. John's Poppy. Storian. Sunset Mounttrap, yep. Wandering Bee, which is going to be over here. Winter Boar. Rubbery Leaves. So I don't think I have any, well, this is a new one. No. Sweet Scent. Do I have anything that says it has a rubbery leaves? Because it's saying rubbery leaves. That's about the bulb, okay. Witch Fig. Easing the symptoms of infection, soaking up moisture, and detecting... Oh, I haven't looked at these. Leaves seem to have a mind of their own. Okay. And this one, small yellow berries. Interesting. No. Inhaling the smell of flowers is to help ease symptoms of anxiety, is what that one says. Similar leaves to the fever kiss plant, which is often confused with. So it could be this. I want to put a red. On that one. Archive that. Yellow flowers and coarse leaves. It helps with my heartburn. Yellow flowers and coarse leaves. I think it's that Gandy Root. Does that help with heartburn? Digestive trouble. Yep. Gandy Root. It was already identified. I'd already done that one. Black Comb is haunted now. Okay. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all. But then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels. Bradley Miller seems like an interesting fella. There's something evil in them hills, and I'm not taking any chances. Awful what happened to that poor young man up at Swinside. Looking for some stinking mountain cap. So we have this that we think is that. Yeah. In small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but in larger amounts has been known to cause severe amnesia. The tuberous bulb has an unusual structure growing in bursts that give it striped appearance. Interesting when cut open. Blue-green and ready to harvest. Hinchuck. So we need to change that one to yellow because that one is good to go. Let's see. Tuberous bulb has unusual structure going in burst. Turquoise in color. Blue-green is turquoise. I would say blue-green is turquoise. When the outer layer hardens, the bulb is quite firm. The fruit has a... This has a orange fruit, no noticeable odor. Okay. Let's do a purple in check. And that'll go over by the Lady of Summer. In front of it. Oop. So she said something about where she say was... I really got to pay attention. Oh, I think I can go to the bios. Oh, only if they have a BIOS. Okay. All right. Still don't know what this is. Just says a letter. Don't go there. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east where the Everheart grows. 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. It's toothache. Let's see. Northwest. Lives alone in the castle northwest of the abbey. Northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east where the Everheart grows. So is this a mile? Like 1, 2, 3? Okay, so those, I guess, are a mile. Dead tree, it's barked, cracked, and blackened by fire, stands alone on that. Off to one side, a patch of flowers grows on a low mound. This is called the Everheart. Because that was the clue. I will still put a purple tag on that. And then it'll go somewhere in here. No, she's back. What have you done to me? I see the woman in the jade mask everywhere. I thought she wanted to confront her. And that creature that stands over her shoulder, I almost feel like I can sense its desires. It is afraid of the sisterhood, that much is clear. It will lay waste to them. So much death, but it can be avoided with Arduna's protection. I do not know if I'm awake or asleep even now. I feel the darkness tearing at my mind. So we need to find Worryless. Okay. So apparently we had Worryless. Worryless. Inhaling the smell of flowers is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. That's really all it gives us. So it has flowers. We do know that. Dark blue flowers smell like sweet rhubarb. Does rhubarb help with anxiety? That just says that doesn't have flowers. This has flowers. That just says orange, blue flowers with orange center. Unpleasant smell, so probably not that one. Has a sweet scent, like a strawberry dipped in honey. But like, I don't think the leaves the leaves match. They smell wonderful. So it could be this one. Of how it like splits. And it has the line. This one doesn't have the line. We're gonna say this is worryless? Aha! Hop heart. Inhaling smoke from burning dried leaves of this plant can provide pain relief. Firm leaves grow up the stems, leading to blue flowers. Might be that. So worryless goes behind that one. Hop heart. Stiff leaves. Firm leaves. Yep. Purple. Call it hop heart. Cleaning off our little our area of tin chuck. So we'll move that one down and put that one there. There we go. I met a strange man on the road to Sedberg not 2 days ago. I bet you she's here for this thing right here, the common trouse. Oh, I forgot to put that where it goes. I feel like some of these just move on their own. Well, he said he has something for you. Don't ask me what. So I told him where to find you, but he looked stricken when I mentioned Undermere, so he said he doesn't come near towns, as he was headed west, at least I think. He said he was looking for Wister Spring. I'll write this down for you. Anyways, that's my news. You might manage to find the plant I want. Yes, I did. Okay. Just keep going for now. What? She gave me something. What'd she give me? Did she give me something? She just gave me this. I think she just gave me this. Let's go ahead and... Conrad Stanway. I am not long for this world, and I have decided that I want to be buried, grave decorated with the rare and beautiful Caballia. So we think it's this one. Good. Eyebright. South in the warmer climates where they call it loathe after a long dead king, known to improve eyesight at night, even in the darkest places. They take care not to touch the brightly colored thorns. They will do no lasting damage, but a certain amount will possibly this one. South, it kind of looks like a desert plant. What was that called? Vibrate. We'll put a red. And then we can change that one to yellow because we know that one's good now. Okay. Oh, she's cool. Your reputation is growing, horticulturist. I hear you are the person to come for. Plants, well yes, that are difficult to acquire. My head feels like it's being torn in two lately. Oh, you have a headache. Hop heart. I think it's this one. Good. Got a book entry. Copper Caledonian. Red patches that are often seen growing on it are in fact a type of fungus themselves and not part of the plant. The plant has a rejuvenation effect, but most who have tried to benefit from its process realize that it's cursed, not a blessing. Though you may appear younger, you will quickly become more frail and bitter. That one we can mark as yellow now. Let's go all the way down here to all of our funguses. The red patches that are often seen growing on it are in fact a type of fungus themselves, not part of the plant. So this said like it's a mushroom-like plant with the red warts growing on it. But it doesn't say it's a mushroom. That just smells rotten. We're gonna label this one. With a red. Okay. Let's go explore the headed west from Sedberg. Possibly near the source of the river Winster. He was heading west from Sedberg, possibly near to the source of the river Winster. There? Near it? Do we go straight west from it? Oof, okay. So that wasn't it. Maybe it was just literally those. Well, because that's where it's like, what would you consider the source? Maybe the actual lake is the source. Reuben Ward has called my unique expertise to aid in his investigation at Swinside Stone Circle. Okay. He knows how to flatter an old woman when he wants something. Go on. Thought about telling him to suck an egg. Gave it a good long thought, actually, but my curiosity has gotten the better of me. These people talk way too much. This is definitely like working in retail. People tell you way too much. It's like, what do you want? Let's go. He must be desperate if he's coming to me, and I bet they found something juicy down there. Signs of a ritual sacrifice, maybe. I could do with some witch fig to take with me always comes in useful. So I believe this is witch fig. And it is. Jacob's Worth. People tend to be drawn to the unusual flowers of Jacob's Worth, but it has leaves that have interesting properties. It's said they will point the way towards any person you wish to locate and have been successfully to find many a lost wonder. Oh, so I bet you that's this, because it has interesting flowers, and it was like they have a mind of their own. So move that forward. We need to turn that one yellow because that one is definitely good. And Jacob's Worth goes after the hop heart. Hop heart, hop heart. Ah, see, things are totally moving. I'm not doing this. That should be up there. Hinchuck, hop heart. Then we'll put that we'll put that there. Okay. Maybe we'll move these down and put the L's up here. Okay. Headed west from Shepherd, possibly near the river source. So is this the river source? Or is this the river source? That's not the river source. Okay, so I'm going to go up here. Next. Easy door. I've never seen anybody in your shop. It's a daily surprise to me that you're still in business. Literally, you've been here every day. I wouldn't be here if I didn't have to be, especially with that damn cat still here. Rude. I need some Bishop's Parasol for a work-related matter. Bishop's Parasol. Did we finally... We never labeled a Bishop's Parasol. Dark, damp places feeding on any light that gets close enough to it, it can seem to draw light in, enveloping its surrounding. The gills on the milky fluid can be consumed as treatment for stomach pains. No. A viscous white liquid can be seen oozing from its underside. So that's the milky fluid, probably. Okay, so that's going to be Bishop's Parasol. And I believe I got that from the entrance to the mine. Ooh. Go back to that. Royal Gentia, sometimes called Everheart. Aha. So it doesn't go here, it goes way over here. Front of the shimmer. Royal Gentia, sometimes called Everheart. Bishop's Parasol is going to go right in here somewhere. Got a very full shelf up there, but that's okay for now. Okay, so this time we're going to go up here. There it is. Hermit's camp is easy to find, nestled between two boulders above the spring. The cooled remains of a fire ringed by stones is the only immediate sign that anyone was here. I call out, but there's no reply. The hermit is not here. A more thorough search of the campsite yields something interesting. Tucked off to one side, I discover some broken pieces of wood arranged on the floor. Down 2 over 3. Down 2 over 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Ah! So we were here. And it was down 2. So 1, 2. To the right, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ah. The camp at the Winster Spring has led me to another camp of sorts where I'm greeted by an eccentric man. Oh, yes, yes. Ho, 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 ho. The man says, you must take this. Take it. Take it. At his insistence, I receive the looking glass that he thrust into my hands. He places the envelope delicately on top. Ho, ho, it's no use to me anymore. Ho, ho, no use. Don't forget the red. The red. The red. The red. Ho, ho. A bony. I am sure he is quite mad. Gave me a letter and an item. Ooh. It is said that the red ebony plant has the property of uncovering that which is hidden or secret. I have perfected a device designed to use extract from the plant in window in order to permit the user to see magics otherwise invisible to the naked eye. So we need the red ebony. Red ebony. Do I have anything called like I don't think I've come across anything like that. So that's gonna go in there. And today the old man of Coinston looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current floating gently southwards to the fork. Not long after the girl left home, her father wept, but he was so caught up in his own grief that he let her go and did not look for her. Oh, it's raining again. Old man of Coiston. Right near a lake. The next thing is talking about a lake. So Coiston right here, water. Southwards to the fork. Heavens open up as I reach the fork. I take a moment to pause and listen to the sound of water on water. I'm soaked through, but my spirits are high as I return home. I'm not empty-handed. 2 new plants today. Nice. Okay, light purple flowers, the smell is alluring. I need to get my book out. Candlewood, we have that one. Eyebright, we have marked one. Farmer's Worries, a mushroom. Fever Kiss, we have one marked for that. Gilded Dendra, we have one marked for that. We have one marked for that. Jacob's Worth we have marked. Historian we have marked. Royal Gentia we have marked. Winter Boar. Blue-gray flowers. Oh, I bet you that's this. That says great blue flowers. We're gonna red mark this. dark purple flowers and light purple smell. Okay, so not a lot to go off of there. Eleanor. The insects make the salt marshes uninhabitable. People stay away and not much grows there, but I know where to find an unusual plant. I've drawn you a map. Okay. Let's see. There's water. Possibly be like here. It's like we have the coast here, and then it's got like the waves out here. Here's that. We're gonna go there. Dang it. Okay. Could be this. No, that doesn't make sense. It's like a lot of water. I already forgot what she said. I feel like it's that, because like that matches, so it has to be there. Maybe I just went too far. 1, 2, so it's got like 1, 2, 3 waves. It's got that hook and then that shape. It's not there. So I click there, but maybe it's more like there. Oh no, we'll look at that after the next. No, it's our witch friend. Thank you for your help and your discretion earlier. Yep. Sisterhood is grateful, but the news that the Arda was poisoned with gilded dendra has everyone worried. The temporary acting Arda is panicking. Jacob's Worth. We got that. Solomon's Scepter, also known alarmingly as Hell's Gate, sometimes Solomon's Scorn. The flowers of the plant are commonly used in witchcraft and other satanic practices. Many sweet-smelling flowers grow along the stem. Okay. That will be changed to yellow. Do I have something that has just a bunch of flowers? Like, nope, that's not what I meant to do. Solomon's Scepter. Sweet smelling flowers. A lot of flowers are growing on the stem. It's got to be that. We're going to purple that though. Go in front of St. John's Poppy. Okay, back to the map. Let's go this. Let's go this one. Nope. So we're gonna do that one next. It's gotta be that one next then. Peggy Morse. I read about a wonderful sounding ornamental plant, but my book didn't say what it was called or where to find it. Thanks. It's curled leaves and a dark blue flower. Curled leaves. Oh. It's probably... Ooh, the curled leaves, it's the Lady of Summer. Dark blue flower. Water some plants if we want to get... It's a way to get some will to explore. Try this one. Well, now I don't know what to do. Because I swore. Maybe it's... I'll look at it again in a little bit, I guess. We had our eye on you for some time now. Join us. Praise the Dendron. Oh. I represent a group called the Seeds of Redemption. Your expertise would be very useful to us, and we have a much to offer in return. Let us know we can count on you by leaving a single St. John's poppy flower outside the Sadgill Church before Friday. Do not make the mistake of ignoring us. Well, shit. Sadgill Church. Sadgill. Swinside. That's not what we're looking for. Oh, excuse me. Sadgill right there. Church isn't hard to find. Need St. John's poppy. Boom. Oh, hello, Verona. I've returned from the Swinside. I must admit I was hoping for more to go on, but there certainly was signs of a ritual happening, performed at the Stone Circle. And the poor victim, well, the less said about him, the better. Okay. Ruben had it right, though. Grizzly. I have the beginnings of a theory, but I'd like to run some tests on a sample of Gilded Dendra. We're going to finally see if this is Gilded Dendra. And it is. Maiden Sorrow. Rubbing the soft leaves of this plant between one finger and thumb is said to help prevent the mind from wandering, providing a focusing effect. Flowers of this plant droop mournfully, but it is the thorns along its stem that are thought to lend its name. Okay, maybe that's the pink one. We can change that to yellow. Sweet. Wish you could put like a couple of things on here. I'm gonna change this to Maiden Sorrow. We're gonna move it. That one's been labeled a few things at this point. Alright, let's try this again. Like, if that's that piece, there's no, like, border. That's the weird thing. Like, it's showing, like a... Which, that's why I thought that. Okay, so let's look away from that spot there. Even though that's gotta, like, it's just... shape of the, like, has, like, a river going down there. Be that, but then the water, that's not right. That's all water. And the water, like... That's the only inlet I see like that. And that looks like that right there. Found it. Winter boar. We think is this. Okay, that was a harder, like, little map to find. Tranthium. Open that back up in a second. Just change that to yellow. And we're going to open up Tranthium. Plant with powerful mind altering abilities. Those inhale smoke from the burning its long, sharp leaves. Elevate their awareness to otherwise unachievable. Some know Tranthium as Green Eye, a name derived from the telltale sign of overdose where even the whites of the eyes take on. Okay, so if something says something about Green Eye. Interesting. Click. Oh. Could that be Eyebright? That might be Eyebright. Brightly colored thorns. Okay. My aunt died 2 weeks ago and I inherited her house. I swear this is just like retail. Like, people just share shit for no reason. I've been sifting through her possessions last night and I found something unusual. In a forgotten corner of the attic, I found a coffin. More unusual still is bound by strong vines, so strong that I could not cut through them. Or I cannot cut through them. I immediately thought of your shop. You know about plants? Yeah. And I have that. create an antidote to dangerous miasma, a deadly poison that causes the blood to slowly turn black. Yep. Intoxicating scent similar to that of Solomon's scepter. Ooh. But it's different. So we said that one smelled sweet, right? Is that what it says? Sweet smelling flowers grow along the stem, alluring. I can turn that one yellow now, even though like I knew that one was solid because of what it was called. I think I have anything that's like smells sweet like rhubarb, but that doesn't look anything like that. Like none of these really look like. This might be the closest thing. But before she left, she returned to her hiding place and carefully retrieved the book. Her excitement building as she did. She couldn't articulate what was so alluring to her about the book, but now it had become an obsession. 5 miles south of the tallest but one. It grows in peace in the midday sun. So 5 squares south. Day Thursday. Five miles south of the tallest but one. So we're looking at all the peaks. So Scaffold Peak is 978. So that's probably the tallest one, I'm thinking. I'm not seeing any other peaks. There's Crag, that's definitely lower. So the tallest but one, so it should be the second tallest peak. There is Bowfell, which is 902. So let's go 5 miles south. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grows in peace in the midday sun. It's possibly there. If not there, then 1, 2, 3. We're just gonna go for it. 873, 859, 609. So I think it's both out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Forest here is lush and vibrant. Birdsong feels enchanting like a call of sirens. Nestled in the undergrowth under the shade of a birch tree, a plant grows. Oh. Interesting. Large blue flowered with an odd protrusion. Yep. That's one way to put it. I was able to strip away the snare's vines and lift the lid. With more than a little trepidation, I'll admit. Okay? To my relief, but also a disappointment, the coffin contained nothing but dust. Well, thank God. At least that's what I thought at first, but when I looked closer, I discovered a golden amulet embedded in the gray ash. Why was there ash in there? On the back of the amulet is an inscription that says, "With Solomon's scepter, I awake." It is. I guess you're going to, like, arise the dead, so here you go. What was that called? Long something? Long Sometimes called witch's remedy, the long veracund is believed to lift curses. Small leaves grow in pairs along the stem. Do I have any that I have not identified that has that? No. Okay. It's the mailman. I haven't seen him in a little bit. Heard a shepherd got killed by some wild beast up near the Swinside Stone Circle. Yep. Said grizzly. Say it slaughtered half his flock as well. Alright. So if I turn all these to like the down. No. But it's got them panic down in Foxfield way. Okay. Kentmere Eye. Kentmere Eye. I descended into a pleasant valley where the village of Kentmere is situated. On my way, I passed the Brockstone, or Badger Rock, which has always been popular with local children, who challenge each other to scramble up its craggy sides. I make a beeline to the village church, St. Cuthbert's, which is sheltered by an ancient yew tree. There are many plants to admire amongst the headstones and tombs, but sadly, nothing extraordinary for me to find today. Okay. Oh, Verona's back. Well, this is getting interesting. I was able to confirm that it was indeed gilded dendra that was used at the Swinside ritual site. That's a worrying sign, yeah, because they did it for the witches too. It's a plant that's used in several of the darker incantations. I have it. And it can't be a coincidence that that very same plant was used to poison Arda. No way. There must be a connection between this other murderer and the sisterhood. I need some mental clarity to think it through some more. Okay. Maiden Sorrow. Here we go. We think this is Maiden Sorrow. Got it. Red Ebony. Okay. Plant is said to uncover that is which is hidden, including buried treasure and secret writings. Red ebony is extremely rare and not well studied. Blood has been spilled over this plant, which is where the red part of it, but it is a large flower, which is in fact blue, which we already know what that is. Okay, let me change that. There. So this is Red Ebony. Not red, and then it can go here-ish. Kentmere Eye, we'll have to... Red Ebony, right after Finnet. Where's my Finnet? Right there. But okay. Invisibles. Kentmere Eye. Maybe that's what this is. Oh, Tomb of the Hunter. Memorial bears the name Swaif Prior. It stirs a memory. He was once of the Dreyer. Theirs is a lonely life at the mercy of dangerous addiction. They built a tolerance to the Drathenium sap in childhood. that they might benefit from its potent effects, but they will die if they stop taking it. An unusual plant grows sparsely around the memorial. Okay. That is definitely an unusual plant. Possibly because it does have the long, thin leaves that bear surprisingly sharp edges. Long, sharp leaves. I bet you that's Drathinium. Drathinium. It's going to go after, so it'll go down here. Okay, what else can we see with this thing? I'm not seeing anything here, so that's just going to go there. So that's blue, but like... Where's my watering hand? Oh, right there. Huh. That's not that. So we got that. What else we got on here? The great oak, okay. Elder Finium grows here. So we'll click that one. Whoever wrote on my map has been very helpful. Do we have that? Yes. Is that going to go after the Eyebright, or right before the Eyebright? And then give a customer. Oh, it's Ruben. Looks like I'm gonna have to make a trip to Black Comb. Okay. Baroness noticed something at the Swinside site that had me pondering. Okay. Piece of slate with the symbol drawn on it in black. Can't think of anywhere else around there that would get a slate from. That and Bradley Miller keeps insisting that he saw something at Black Comb. Well, Bradley Miller keeps talking about a bunch of stuff. But then again, Bradley Miller does claim that Fairy stole his wheelbarrow. He sounds like an interesting fellow. If I'm going to spend a night out in the hills, I want to take some Eyebright with me. Okay, so we do believe this is Eyebright. Kitty. Wild coal. That up in a minute. Change that to yellow. Go down here and look at all my sacred plant, perhaps owns rarity, and claim that it is bad luck to pick berries from it. The purple berries. Do I have anything with purple berries? Is that no? It's just okay. I don't think so. I don't think any of my stuff has purple berries. Okay, let's grab this again and let's grab our little thing. So we had that. Should just be the one. The oak. Huge tree stands before me, impossibly tall and wide and bigger than I could have ever imagined at any living thing might be. Its upper branches graze the sky. That was it. Lame. Does it ever stop raining in Undermere? You have a reputation in town for knowing about unusual plants. Your eyes are green. Gray sandfire. Should be this. Ember Soul. Juice is a flower with many petals. Watch out for the leaves. They're razor sharp. That's something else that was that was sharp. Don't think that's Ember Soul. What was that we just did? That one finally, the Gray Sandfire. Good. End of day, huh? I want to go back to the oak. Does it say the same thing? Huh. Okay. Weird. At first she felt free, but it wasn't long before the reality of her situation began to take its toll. She stole food when she was hungry and slept in makeshift shelters, not knowing where she was going, not caring. Eventually she made her way to Grizzlehand Forest. Okay. Lowick to Eaglehead. Here's Lowick. Eaglehead. Boxfield to Criggle Crag. So I know Criggle Crags is here. Where's Foxfield? Let's start with Fox. Since I know where Criggle Crags is, where's Foxfield? There's Foxfield. Eaglehead. So it's going to be like an X marks the spot. There. Magpie sees me before I see it. Okay. I do not know how long it has been watching me, but I can tell that... What? My plants keep moving. Turning to leave, I see another magpie and another plant. So, couple of plants. Interesting. Let's see. Closer inspection of this one. A gentle scent, purple flowers. Don't think... This one could be the Veracund. So I'm gonna purple mark that one. Where's it? Put it all the way back over here. Okay. All right, let's get through this day, and then we'll probably wrap it up. You're wise to pledge your support to the seeds of redemption. Together, we are stronger. Now that Dandrew has awoken, the redemption is upon us. It is a glorious time. Our deeds will be remembered for 1,000 years. Those of us who have put our faith in the woken Dandrew will be saved, but we must act swiftly. We will be in touch soon. Praise the Dandrew. I like backed out. Oh, it's this chick again. My mind is clouded, dark. I see it, and it sees me. All of me. Elderfinium is the answer, it must be. It's your lucky day. I just got some of that stuff. Where'd I put it? Larkshine. Kidney-shaped seeds held within the spiny pods that grow on this plant. Don't think I have anything that's had a spiny pod. I don't think that's considered a spiny pod. Yeah. It's alright. Grace Enright. My mum was into horticulture. I found this among her things. Golden light. That's a plant, right? I'm not sure what long med could mean, though. Is it another plant? Anyways, I thought you should have that just in case it's any help. S3E2. So E2. Start at long med. S3. Oh, start at long med. Go south 3, east 2. Long meg. This is the hard part, is trying to find things on the map. Long meg. Okay, I'm not seeing long meg. Is it a river? Is it? So that's so okay. We're fine there. Kentmere. We still don't know where the Kentmere Eye is. Oh, is there an eye? Kentmere. I just realized eye. Oh. Okay. It's purple red berries. That is that. What was it? Not the amber sol. No. Wild coal. Purple berries are recommended by physicians to place it. So it might be wild coal. Okay. Get another customer in here. Help me. The amulet. I can't remove it and it's drawing life from me. Oh yeah, you definitely have aged. I just realized that. Long Veracune, which I believe we did. Should be this. Okay, good. Oh. Caldery. Some say its applications in dark magic, but its author has found neither substance nor specifics to back up those claims. Those who worship the huntress Arduna place the flower as an offering to ensure the successful hunt. It grows from a thin stem with small leaves. Where'd that go? Caldery. We can yellow mark that one. And grows from a thin stem with small leaves. I'm not seeing anything like that right now. Okay. Start at Long Meg. What is Long Meg? There's Low Wood. Godsfirth, the castle. River Kent, River Sprint, Hawkshed, Eaglehead, Beckfoot, Lowwood, Ravenglass, Boodle, Wyfeld, Foxfeld, Round Seawood, Kirkhair Tower, Black, Long Meg. That's the Tomb of the Hunter. We have the Great Oak there. Oh, I did not mean to click on that. Golden Light, start at Long Meg. I wonder if it has like another name. Oh, it's the guy who's been sending the letters. I'm back in town for a few days, and though I wanted to give you these before I forget, I found them in a pocket of an overcoat that belonged to your uncle. Oh. Ah. Okay. We have another puzzle. That goes there. That goes there. Got. Oh, that was right. Flower, flower. 6 petals, 4 petals, 654 down. I guess that's 2. Archive all these. Light, pleasant scent, not dissimilar to the pine needles. Boiling in the root and vinegar creates a toxin, tonic against fevers and poisons. Devil's night trap. Okay. Pine needles. Temple huff. Traditionally used as a decoration at weddings, as it's thought to strengthen relationships. A cross-section of the small cup-like flowers generally point downward to avoid filling with water and allow easy access for pollinating insects. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Just want to make sure. That is a item. Gosforth. Roberts Barrows Medicinal Herbology Block Hall Road Kindle. Okay. A Briar's disc, often called a smuggler's disc. Assuming that. Simple device that can be used to send coded messages. Oh no, that's this thing. The location of cached cargo, for example, the principle is cunningly straightforward, but the code is undecipherable to prying eyes. Both parties must be in possession of a disc of identical size with the same symbols etched around its edge and a map. To encode the location, you would then place the disc over some named point on the map nearby and note whichever symbol you're pointing. It may be necessary to string multiple symbols together, but you can use this method to reach any other point on the map as required. I've already figured that out. So is one of these, is a long meg? No. Is there something called golden light on the map? I feel like I would have seen that. Gosforth. And then, is that a symbol? The matches on there. So we have Gosforth. We're gonna go. No, no. Hey. Kindle. No idea what any of this means, but it seems like something you might find interesting. Found out while clearing out the nook off the east wing. Baylock's elixir. Made from crushed petals of 3 distinctive plants. Potent aid of memory, allowing those who drink it to ensure that they retain important information that they will never forget. Care must be taken drinking to avoid the fate of Grey Gale, who slowly lost her mind after taking Baylock's and staring at a blank wall for 12 hours. Interesting. Let's water some plants. So that. It says Kindle, so let's go to Kindle. Which is right here. I find the medicinal herbology shop. It sounds like you're peeing. 2 hours later, and they discovered they're wanting the copper Caledonian, which we think is this. Ding. Oh, snap. Three new plants. Sickly sweet scent. Old books. Okay. Musty smelling. Purple flowers, long leaves. Good. That's done. I feel like that is something to do with this, but I don't see... It's like 2 diamonds, so I don't see a diamond anywhere in a circle. So that gets... And then start at long bed. I looked all over this thing. Don't see a long meg. I don't see long anything. Esk. Crake Levin. Ambleside, Jake's Rake, Kent Sprint, Tupé, Sedberg, Killington, Edmore, Loon. Yep. I don't know. So I'm assuming we just don't know what long mag is. It's like assuming once we figure out what all these are. I don't know. Weird. Young woman alone in the world. She was taken in by the sisterhood and given a home. It was a chance for redemption, a new start. But that is where we're going to wrap it up tonight. Thank y'all for hanging out, watching this puzzle game. There's a new one coming out called Antiquities. I'd like to finish this one, and it's kind of cool. I like the puzzle behind it. So I'm curious what the Antiquities is. It's going to be like, I guess, antiques and stuff like that. So until then, I will see y'all Monday. Y'all have a good night. And yeah, have a good weekend. Good night and goodbye.